let's go on a trip to Hadleigh Castle.
Okay, so to take with us, we have the small selfie stick, the big selfie stick, the other camera, this one goes on my chin mount, the tripod selfie stick, the camera I'm using, and of course, my bike. We also better take some spare batteries as I don't know how long I'm going to be. And the DJI mic, I'm going to need that.
Hello and welcome to another Motovlog, yay! Hopefully this time it sounds a little bit better, except for the fact I'm not changing gear on my bike. But today we're off to Hadleigh Castle, somewhere I've been a long time ago. I mean, probably 15 years ago. So I'm excited to go there again today and explore the old ruins of Hadleigh Castle. Once frequented by King Edward III, it was his favourite place for strategic warfare because of the overlooking site of the castle. And now it is a shadow of its former self, being ruins and all that, because it was built apparently on old soft clay. So it didn't really last very long, but hey ho, we're going to go and visit and see what it's about, and take the cameras off the bike and have a good look around. I've got my trusty sat nav pointing me in the right. And as you can see, we've got camera number 2 on today as well. It finally comes. So now I've got the 2 DJI Action Osmo 4s, one on my chin, one on my bike. Let me know if you think the views are okay from camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2, and or if you'd prefer I mount them somewhere else. Let me know. Ooh, that was a nice bike. Very pink. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love every time I go past the motorbike. This is the good thing about motorbike communities, right? I'm on a 125. Now, even if you can't tell that from the front because of the way the bike looks and how big the bike is, you can tell by the sound. But that guy was probably on 1000cc there, and he still gave me the same courtesy as a guy on a 125. Give me the little nod to acknowledge the community that his bike is. So this seems like a good time, whilst we're on this road here, to just thank everybody for the support. I mean, big shout out to the Keeway Facebook group. I'll leave a link in the description for that group. I posted my video, everyone was super supportive, super welcoming, even the mods, even other motovloggers, and I really appreciate that support. I've had a fair few likes, fair few subs, and obviously watch time's awesome. Just you guys enjoying my journey with me is what will make this worth it. I mean, like I said, I'm going to do this regardless because I love being out on my bike. I love history, so I'm going to mix that in with it, and we're going to get some really cool videos. So today on my camera, this camera specifically, the one on my face, I've got a ND filter on. I've got an ND32 because the sun was really bright, but now the sun's gone in a bit. I have got the spare ones in my backpack, so I can change it if I think the video's a bit dark, but I can also adjust the colours slightly in post. I don't like this roundabout. It's very confusing. Fun fact, I used to work at that Tesco's. In fact, I opened it, I helped build it. Not build the building, but I mean, build all the fixtures inside and stuff like that. Fun times. Long time ago. Different life now. Very different life now. So in a moment we're going to come upon what's come to be known as over the years as Bread and Cheese Hill. Now I'm not going to pretend like I know why it's called Bread and Cheese Hill. I just know it's really fun coming down on a 125. Really not fun going up it. That's actually doing okay in 5th. I'm in 5th gear. There we go, we made it. Nice.
Nice.
The thing about motorbikes, right? When you ride them, they're just as fun to ride slow as they are to ride fast. Well, okay, maybe not as fun, but still fun. You know what I mean? This guy's looking at me in the mirror like I'm crazy. So, what's that on his face? He's probably staring at me though, isn't he? Probably staring at me. I'm just going to look down and pretend I don't see him. He's probably thinking now the guy's talking to himself. Yeah, that's exactly what he's thinking. That's fine. Look at that building. How old do you think that is? These guys, right, they'll be locked at 5 PM daily. I won't be here that long. Oh! So we have to do some walking, boys and girls. Ooh, slippery. Slippery.
Ah, we can see it over there, look. We'll turn you around. So that's where we're headed. I just had to go into a tea room there. The lady was lovely and she told me how to get there. She said I could take my bike down there, but I think I'd rather walk it. It's a lovely day. Why not? So we're gonna head down there. I'll be out of breath by the time I get there because I'm old and unfit, but I'm looking forward to it. There's loads of people down here and I'm walking around with a camera in my face talking to myself. They're probably looking at me thinking, what the hell? I'm just going to tell them I've got 1 million subscribers. And if they ask me for the channel name, I'm just going to be like, don't give that information. I'm not going to do that. I'll tell them I've got 21 subs. And then they can just laugh at me behind my back. That's fine. That's not a problem. They can do that. That come across as a polite smile. Both them ladies there, they were like, and I smiled back because I'm a polite guy, but they were judging me. They were saying I'm weird. I've come to realise I may have some self-esteem issues. But we are here. Look at this. Look at this. Oh yeah, and look at that view across the skyline. No wonder Edward thought it was good for strategic planning, because I mean, to get up here would have been hard to do. Wow. Wow, looks incredible. That view is stunning. That is stunning. Okay. First information board. I'm out of breath, I told you. I'm old and chubby. Okay. Hadleigh Castle. The distinctive towers of Hadleigh Castle still dominate the coastal marshes of the Thames Estuary. The castle was built between 1215 and 1239. God, it's old. And in the 14th century it became a favourite royal residence of King Edward III. King John gave this area of land to Hubert de Burgh, Earl of Kent, his chief minister and trusted ally. Hubert commissioned the building of a large turreted castle in 1239. He was forced to return to Hadleigh to the crown after he had quarrelled with King Henry III. Nearly 100 years later, the kings of England began to use the castle as a royal residence. It was surrounded by parkland, ideal for hunting and providing a welcome retreat from London. And this is what it used to look like. Wow. I mean, I don't know if I've mentioned this once or twice on this channel, but I absolutely love history. Danger, do not climb in the walls. I won't. There's somebody else here, but I've got pretty much the whole place to myself. I'm going to stick my helmet and my bag down and take a wander. But it looks incredible. Lead melting hearth, mid-16th century. It's crazy to think that I'm stood on the land now where a king lived, King of England. and where, you know, people would come to court here. And this castle was an important part of the 100 Years' War, which is obviously a massive part of British history. And it's so sad to see it in the state it currently is, because I bet being here in them times, this was like a sight to behold. I mean, it literally says on this sign here, look, I've just seen, it literally says, a castle fit for a king. With its splendid views, extensive hunting grounds, and easy access from the River Thames, Hadleigh Castle was one of King Edward III's favourite residences. But look at these views. Look at these views. And this is why I use the ND filter. Look how bright that sun is. But hopefully, this dampens it all out. Because that, my friends, is beautiful. It's amazing. So this, I guess, was like the north and south tower. That aeroplane's really loud. And even though it's not standing as it was, because half of the towers are standing, you still get a sense of the scale, the size that this castle was. Honestly, absolutely amazing. This sort of stuff just literally blows my mind. I'm now currently stood in one of the towers. Look at this window. And this is what I mean by getting a sense of the scale of the actual. I mean, this tower's only half the size of what it was. Oh, what's that? There's a bird's nest up there. There's birds living up there. Incredible. I'm going to get the extension pole out and see what I can see from above. I'm an idiot. I can't get the extension pole out because I forgot the mount bit for my extension pole. But so we're just going to extend this one. And see, I'm not going to be able to see as high, but we still might get a sense of the scale. And that's as high as it goes. Oh, the extension pole would have went nearly to the top. Oh, look. How's it look like from there? I'm not going to know until I see the footage later. Look at this view. Note to self. Always remember the extension pole mount. So while I'm heading over there, I thought it's a good time to ask, what do you think of this sort of format? Like, obviously, I want to do the motovlogging, but I also want to visit places like this, and I have a load of places that I want to visit. And obviously, the more we visit, the further afield we'll go, naturally, on the bike. Because this is only 24 minutes away from my house. And this is on my doorstep, but there's so many places like this in Essex. It's such an old county with a lot of history that there's just so many things around here. But I want to go all over the place on this bike. But I also want to do stuff like this. So let me know in the comments below what you think of this format. This is me sitting on history. The views are stunning. Barbican, 1360 to 1370. But this bit's fenced off. I'm guessing it's because of the big hole that's down there. But yeah. Right. I think it's time to head back to the bike and heading home and see what this footage looks like. But before I do that, I'm just going to get one more glance over the view, because honestly, the castle is amazing, the view is exceptional. Yeah, I'm showing my age. The only thing that ruins this view now is the seat-to-seat train lines running right through the middle of them. It's funny to think how this was a castle fit for a king, and now you've just got modern everyday commoners, as there would have been known back then, walking their dogs through here. To be fair, the guy did pick up the dog's mess, but it's just crazy to think that that person, if he did that in the 14th century, probably would have been hung for treason, taking a dump on the castle's property, on the king's property. I am so hot. I'm sweating. I wore my biker jacket today because I thought I'm going to go up there. I don't know. It's only 25 minutes, but that's an hour basically being on the bike. I didn't want to get cold. Now I wish I wore my summer one. I've had to take off the inside, like the waterproof bit inside, to cool down because I'm so hot. I am so hot. Hopefully my mic's back on this cam. Also, I went to change battery in my helmet cam because obviously I've just used it to record Hadleigh and everything like that. And I forgot to bring the batteries with me. So I've picked them up, recorded the bit like, oh yeah, turn my batteries, and then put them back down. But we're gonna head back home now, get this video all edited. I'm excited. I've been looking forward to this for the past few days since I planned to come here. I need to open this for a bit, cool off. I'm overheating big time. I didn't bring no water. I haven't had a coffee. Me and my coffee. What does open next week? So next week Adventure Island opens up again, which is a theme park down on Southend Seafront. That'll be nice for a night ride because of all the lights and stuff. So I might do that next week at some point as well. I just think that one will be quite fun. And there's a lot of bikes that go down there, mostly scooters like Vespers and Royal Alloys and things like that, but there is also bikes. It'll be just nice to ride through there at night, all the flashing lights. That'll be a pretty cool experience. Well, we're about to get back on the A130 and pick up a little bit of speed. Go, 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 go. And he's in the wrong lane and indicated off. Every time I'm on this street, I hit every single light. Every single one. So, there we go. We're going to hit this next one. I wish I went the A13 way now. Wait, that light's green. Nope, there you go. I don't know if you just saw that, but it just turned red. Of course it did. Of course it did. And another red light. And another red light. And another red light. Another red traffic light. Okay guys, well, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button. Leave a comment, let me know what your favourite bike is. It can be any size bike, 125, 600, 300, 1000, 883, whatever you want, just let me know. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Ciao.